Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is a lap guide for Fuji International Speedway with the Audi RE LMS. Let's get this started. Your first braking point is just after the 150 meter mark. Brake as much as you can in a straight line, then slowly ease off on the brakes as you turn in. Be patient with starting to accelerate, as this car will start to oversteer if you accelerate a little bit too early. Look for an orange marker in between the 100 and the 50 meter mark, as you want to brake just before you pass it. Brake hard for a moment, go down to third gear to get the car to rotate a little bit more. Start to accelerate, and shortly after you pass the path that is on the right, you will start to ease off on the throttle. Go down to third gear, do some throttle control, and when you pass the path that is on the right, you can start to accelerate. Look for this orange marker again before the 50 meter mark, as you want to brake as you pass it. Slowly ease off on the brakes as you turn in and gradually start to accelerate. This is so you can make sure that you don't oversteer from accelerating too aggressively or end up going too wide from accelerating a bit too early. Then just as you go under the big Dunlop sign, you want to start to brake as hard as you can. Since this is the full layout, you will be going through the hairpin, so you want to take your time easing off on the brakes and slowly starting to apply the throttle. You can use a tiny tap on the brakes to get the car to rotate a bit more. Go to second gear and then start to accelerate. Look for this thin line that is on the left, as that will be your braking point. You want to brake hard for just a moment, ease off on the brakes, and just take your time letting the car rotate before you start to apply the throttle. Then just as the curb on the left ends, you want to use some braking and some throttle just to maintain stability on this car. Be very patient on your throttle input, as it's easy for the car to lose control. Then brake before you reach the thin white line that is on the right, and you want to use some braking here. Just focus on trying to get that late apex, which happens to be this big white line that is on the right. Once you hit it, you can start to accelerate a little bit more and you are good to go. That is pretty much it for this guide. We'll go ahead and finish this lap, but in the meantime, I'm going to sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA wishing you a good race, and I'll see you in the next video.